Well, I'm very lucky to be joined by RC and Matt from the guys behind FX Replay, and we've got a great partnership with them at FTUK over the course of this week. Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming and joining for a chat. I'm fascinated to see what we can talk about with FX Replay and what it means for the prop trader. Let's start by, before we get into the details about what FX Replay can do, it is a very, very cool piece of kit and well thought out. But just Matt, give us a very brief view of where FX Replay came from, how it came about, and then how you got into the TradingView thing, and then how it all came together as a product.
Yeah, so first it started while we had a trading group that I was running. RC was a part of that trading group. And he's just incredible. Like, he immediately comes in and he's like, okay, let's code some stuff. Like, let's automate some stuff. And so the initial idea was, let's automate my strategy. And at first, that's something that we were working on. He was just going all in on it. And then through that process, kind of realized, like, actually, we could probably do something with backtesting. And as soon as he said that, I was like 1,000% yes. Like, let's shift attention and let's do that. He was on board. He said 100%. Let's do that as well. And so that's kind of how we initially started it. We used our my group as like beta testers to kind of give feedback throughout that process as RC was developing it. And then, after it got to a certain point, I think RC just had enough of coding and staring at his screen. He was like, all right, you know what? Let's commit and let's put it out as a platform. And RC, you can add on to that if you want, but that was just really where it came from.
And so, RC, what were the challenges then as you got involved in this? And then, because let's be honest, backtesting is a big subject, and there's been some heavy hitters in the backtesting space, some older legacy style products, and to then reinvent the wheel, make it all light and web-based, that must have been quite a big challenge. It's a big subject. How did you go about it?
Yeah, like we wanted to make it really accessible, and we were thinking like, how do we make it easy and lower the barrier to entry? Everybody's frustrated with like the current setups and everything you gotta do. So we were like, it has to be 100% web-based. It has to be web-based and work in any modern device. And the second thing was like, it has to be TradingView. I don't know how we make that happen, but it has to be TradingView. So that was the next step, reaching out to TradingView, and luckily Milana was working with them at the time, and she was like very helpful to us and explain how everything worked, and we were able to get our license to set it up and get it all going using TradingView charts, of course. And then honestly, the most difficult thing is we just couldn't stop daydreaming. I was getting calls with Matt and showed him like what we got so far, and like we'll start dreaming about it, and I'll be coding and I just daydreaming about it, and like couldn't focus to finish it because we knew how exciting and awesome this was going to be. But yeah, the last few weeks, like I had to tell Matt, like, this is it, October 9, we're launching or else. And like it was like 2-3 weeks of like non-sleep, non-stop till we had everything that was missing ready so that we could launch the product.
Yeah. What do you guys feel is the type of stuff that sets FX Replay apart from the older competition?
I think ultimately is the user friendliness. Like, one of the things that we really focused on was, again, making a tool that, like I said before, which was, it's built for traders. It's not built for engineers, which is what the other ones seem to be. It seemed to be very difficult to maneuver before, and we just wanted to make it so that you can iterate and that you could test and that you could take trades and improve. Like, our only goal was to help people improve and become the trader that they really wanted to be, successful, and allow them to have the power, give them the data. So that was one of the things, that the user friendliness and the ability to just quickly jump through things and get 7 years of knowledge in 2 days of testing. I think that those were the real big things, and I know RC wants to add on to that too.
Oh, I mean, I just wanted to remind Nick how it was before, right? You were even in charge of getting your own data before you could start backtesting, right? Like, we wanted to solve all that, like just a couple of clicks, and you can start backtesting without having to worry about anything.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember working with years ago, working with Forex Tester 4 software, and it was pretty good for what it was at the time. But now, when you compare how FX Replay works and how intuitive it is, and how sort of in tune with what the trader demands, the kind of generation of traders that are growing up using stuff on their phone and the facilities that they demand and the high quality. You can't even compare the two. I remember having to sort of, you had to even make it work, you had to download a load of data and you had to figure out how to do that. When you get up and running with this, it really is just sort of plug and play. You log in, off you go, and then it's just, after one quick video, you're just right into the heart of the testing straight away. So in terms of the kinds of facilities that the traders can get with FX Replay, it does seem to be split into two, what we could define as two clear halves. You've obviously got the back testing bit, but what you guys seem to have done really well is you've gone really into the analytical side as well. Some of those analytics, they seem quite advanced, so that any trader that has never back tested before, they've got a great starting point. It's not difficult for them to get into it. But then also, if you're more advanced, more experienced, you've got that kind of that hardcore analytical stuff that the experienced traders are going to demand.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something that I think was one of the main things, right? That we really wanted to do is kind of bridge the gap between traders that are just, testing and putting in the effort, but then also being able to look at the data and look at that and make data-driven decisions. I think confidence comes from data. And if you can see it there and saying, hey, I trade very well on this day, this day, this day, at this time, at this time, at this time, you're going to start to be a lot more confident in your setup and a lot more confident in yourself executing that setup. So I think that having those both, I mean, they're completely necessary and they're super, super important. So
I'm curious as well, given the way that you develop the product, RC, I'm very curious to know what your view of the future is, because obviously at FTUK we've done quite a lot of work at understanding how a lot of the different platforms work. There's TradeLocker, really embracing AI. A lot of different products out there are bringing AI into it, and with such advanced analytics, how do you see the future for prop trading, for the retail trading space, and how AI will connect with products like FX Replay?
Oh, the future is bright for sure, right? AI here is here to stay. And we need, everybody has to adapt and learn how to use it. It's only going to make us better on everything we do. That's what it's there for, Like, sure, some manual things are going to be out, but like you're going to be able to focus on the things that actually matter, which is where we get the most value from technologies, right? So 100%, I can see the future where like traders all have like an AI that is working with them together at all times and guiding them make their decisions, and giving them like, hey, heads up, news event coming at 2 p.m. today. So like keep you up to date with everything and like reminding you of your previous mistakes to make sure you avoid them. So I can see a bright future where like traders can really leverage AI, which is something we're all in for in FX Replay as well.
And the technology moves so fast as well. And there's no question that this sort of space is going to be heavily influenced by AI. But as the way it currently stands, it is just so easy to use. It's so beautiful to use as well. And for traders that have never, for prop traders as well, the understanding of how to bring risk and understanding risk in your trading is such a vital component, particularly for the prop trading space. Matt, just give us an idea, if for anybody watching who's never backtested before, and if they've got a prop account, they're thinking about of getting a prop account, why should they be so interested, and why should they be so concerned to make sure that their strategies are optimized, and why is backtesting so important?
I mean, that's such a great question, and it's something that we're really passionate about, kind of showing people that backtesting is super important for that data side, and specifically, like you said, the risk, understanding how many trades you lose in a row is hugely impactful, and it really gives you a peace of mind. Like, for example, if I lose 5 trades in a row, well, can I really afford to risk 2% per trade, 3% per trade? No. Like, not if I'm going for a prop firm account, at least specifically that. And even, are you really willing to do that on your own account, on your own personal account, losing 20% or whatever it is, depending on how many trades you lose in a row? Like, having that understanding of how likely you are, or how likely you are to lose and how many times you are likely to lose in a row is really, really powerful, because then you can develop your own risk management strategies, and you can start it based from a psychological perspective to say, hey, I'm okay with losing $2,000. Okay, well, what does that look like if over the course of 10 trades? Then that means after first trade, I can lose a full loss, and then I have to reduce risk by 50%. And then on the next loss, I lose reduce it by another 50%. So I can create a strategy that's in line with my psychological profile, which I think a lot of people don't do. And I think it's super, super important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. It's all about sort of like developing an edge. And the demands of trading anyway are difficult, but then even more so today, having that edge as a trader, this is the sort of like software that can really help you develop and refine your process so that you are able to sort of get the most out of your prop account. We're incredibly lucky to have you partnered with us for the course of the week. We've got a great offer on the website. It's a 30% discount off your FTUK account, and also a 30% discount off the FX Replay Pro version. It's a phenomenal deal, and we're really grateful to both of you for letting us bring it into our family of products for the course of the week. Thank you very much, and we hope sincerely that we can do more stuff together in the future. It's a great bit of kit, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you, Nick, and thank you for allowing us to spread the word about backtesting and promoting the series.